There are a little bit more piano black finish over here at 5.9 liters per 100 k's. Now, these are the major changes for the facelift. You can push and hold it back again, and then it'll go back to that speed limit warning. Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll show you the new Hyundai Tucson. This is the facelift 2025 New Zealand right-hand drive version. This vehicle is currently owned by Winger Greenland Hyundai dealership. If you're looking to purchase a Hyundai in Auckland, New Zealand, please reach out to Victor. I'll leave all his contact details on the top of the screen. In this video, I'll go through the exterior, interior, and the new update about the Hyundai Tucson. And in the next video, I'll put the camera on. I'll let you know my driving impression about the vehicle. Now, let's get started. Alright, in terms of pricing for the Hyundai Tucson hybrid lineup, it starts from $54,990 plus ORC. This vehicle we're reviewing today is the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid Elite 2-wheel drive. The 2-wheel drive has a price tag at $60,990. The top spec inline will go over $70,000. I think this could be potentially the sweet spot for value and package and everything you need for most of the functions as a daily drive, yet it offers really good consumption. This is the 2025 Hyundai Tucson. In New Zealand, we are calling this a facelift version. So what's the changes? The overall dimension hasn't really changed that much. The major change is the first thing, the front grille. There are a little bit more piano black finish over here. There's a little bit gray finish on the grille, black out Hyundai logo on this Elite version. The new LED headlights is also available. Wheels are also different. This is the Elite 19-inch alloys. If you go into the N-Line and Limited, you can get the different alloy designs. And if you go to the base model, you will get the different alloy designs again. But this overall is a good looking package. The lines on the side are identical to the last generation. There's quite aggressive shoulder lines over here at the back, and then big lines goes at the back. The C-pillar has a silver finish lines over here, glossy black trims over here on the top, roof rails that's are black colored again. What do you think about the side? I really love the side profile. It just looks quite aggressive and it's very distinguishable on the road. Now, going back to the dimension, this vehicle is 4.64 meters long with a width at 1.86 meters wide. The wheelbase stretched to 2.755 meters on the wheelbase, which means this sits on the medium-sized market. The main competitor on the market is going to be the Toyota RAV4 and the Kia Sportage Hybrid. In the New Zealand market, currently, it's only available under the hybrid drivetrain. The rear tail lights and indicator are identical to the last generation. There are some black trims over here, and you can see the lines. There's also a running tail light bar over here. The Hyundai logo actually on the rear windscreen, which looks very cool. On the right, hybrid means this is the hybrid drivetrain, Tucson underneath as well. The rear bumper has black finish over here, silver chrome finish underneath. This vehicle can tow up to 1.9 ton on the towing capacity. Now, opening the tailgate is fairly easy. The Elite version will get power lift tailgate. Now, opening it up, we have 582 liters of the boot space when the seats are all the way back. You can drop the seats 60-40 split. Once they've gone flat, it will create more than 1,900 liters boot space. So it is good in terms of space and storage. Now the floor is on the lower level. You are going to get a small gap over here. But if we lift this up to a high level, this will create a nice flat floor. Now, under the engine bay, we have a 4-cylinder 1.6-liter turbocharged petrol motor. Along with that, an EV battery of 1.49 kilowatt-hour. And, of course, an EV motor. The combined power is 172 kilowatts, and the combined torque is 367 Newton meters. It's got a 6-speed automatic transmission with a factory-claimed number at 5.9 liters per 100 k's, running on 91 fuel for New Zealand market. Again, my next POV Drive video will talk about the driving experience on this vehicle. Now, getting to the rear seats are really easy. The door opening is wide. It's nearly 90 degrees. Then you can adjust the back of the angle. So this is all the way back, this is all the way front. The adjustment is crazy on this vehicle. Let's have a look inside. Now, this is me. I'm 178 centimeters tall. I've got great amount of headroom. The seat base is in my preferred position. It's not all the way back, but it's also not all the way front. It's sort of in the middle. Now at the front, that's my seating position. I've got great amount of leg room as well. Stretching my feet is no issue at all. The side window panels are huge, so you have no issue with visibility either. The seat base is relatively high, so you are getting a quite nice lifted view out at the back. I really like the roof liner being in the light color, so the visibility at the back is actually great. In terms of fit and finish, on the top, there are some hard plastic over here, some soft material over here, some sort of fabric material over there, some leather red finish over there. Door handles feel solid, piano blacks over here. This is the Elite 2 drive version. Even on this spec, considered to be the mid-trim, you are getting heated seats at the back. Window control over here, door handles, and a cup holder on the side. In front of me, big pockets over here, 2 air vents at the back, and 2 Type-C charging. There's still a drive tunnel in the center, so a little bit lifted floor over here, but it's not that bad. Now armrest in the center and cup holder feels really solid, squidgy material on the side as well. This, being the Elite version, will get the synthetic leather seats, where if you go to the base model, that's going to be full fabric. Now, these are the major changes for the facelift. New steering, new center console, new screen, new system, everything is new on the facelift generation. Let's get to the front and have a look. Now, this is what the front looks like. So do remember, this is the Elite edition, so the synthetic leather seats continues at the front. Driver seat is electric adjusted. Along with that, heated function, heated steering is also available at the front. The leather steering looks identical to the Hyundai Kona that's got the generation change last year. Now on the right, we have buttons for your phone calls, volume, mode control, music control over here, start button for your personalization. On the left, you get cruise control, lane departure assist, lane keep assist, and manual adjustments for the dashboard. Now going to the dashboard, this is a small screen in the center, 4.2-inch display with kind of standard dial on the right. But the whole panel is much larger than 4.2 indicates. That means you're actually getting a very great view over the panel. It's running through to the panel. This is 12.3. This is technically 12.3, but since you can only adjust the center screen, you are only getting a what's so-called 4.2-inch display. If you do go to the higher spec, you are getting a fully digital panel, so that means you can adjust a few more features over here, how the rings looks like and things like that. This Elite edition does not have an HUD, but the higher versions will get HUD head-up display. Now the gear shifter is located over here. I used to hate it from the Kia EV9 or Hyundai Santa Fe, but I'm getting used to it. It's really smart. What's good about the control over here, you're not getting column shift on the left and right. That means your indicator are still going to be here, your windscreen wiper are still going to be there. It's not going to confuse in one stock. Along with that, it kind of creates a center console just as a full sort of storage panel. You're getting so much storage over here, which I'm going to go through that soon. And next feature I really like on the steering is Hyundai has integrated this push button over here to turn off the speed limit warning. All these new cars will have the speed limit information. That means when you go past the area that says 50, as soon as you go 51 or 55, it's going to ping, 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 ping. 4 pings will be initialized. It's going to be quite annoying. And then when you pass by an area that speed sign changes to 30 or to 80, it's going to ping again. If you do wish to turn that off, the easiest way is to go into the settings, go into the vehicle, go into the driving assistance and turn that to the speed limit information. But it's done very smartly by the new Hyundai. And now you just need to hold this button for about 3 seconds or so, and the magic will happen. Just like that, speed limit information function has been selected. Information means it's only going to give you readings on the top, but no ping sound. But in case you do want any assistance or warnings, you can push and hold it back again, and then it'll go back to that speed limit warning. That's really smart. I love that new design. Another cool function on the steering is the pedal shifters. As a standard petrol car, you probably use pedal shifter to change your gears and things like that. On this car, there are 2 ways to use that. If you get the vehicle into sport mode, pressing the plus, pressing the minus means going up and down between the 6 gears, which does make sense. But if you change to eco mode, pedal shifter behind the steering means you can change your regeneration program, which is your brake recuperation system. That means if you're on drive, I can press the minus over here, I can increase my level to all the way to 3, that means the highest regeneration. When you are driving along, when you release the accelerator, the vehicle will pull you back, so that regenerates more power back to the battery. Because this is the hybrid system, you actually want that if you're driving in the city or downhill or whatever in any situation. You can change to level 2, level 1 if you want lighter adjustments, or you can simply do absolutely no level. That means the vehicle will just simply coast forward without pulling you back. That's really smart as well. I love that adjustment. I love how you can actually change that on a standard hybrid vehicle. Now moving to the center, back to the 12.3-inch screen, you do have a drop-down menu that you can change quite a few things over here. It's pretty simple. There's music player, there's a hybrid system, you can change all the things. If you press and hold, you can drag them along. If you want to realign them, whatever you want. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless on this Elite version, which is really good actually. Connection is fast and it's got full screen display, which is no issue. What I really like is the physical buttons underneath. Unlike the sort of brother vehicle or sister vehicle, whatever you call it, the Kia Sportage, the current generation, you have a full display panel over here. You press the navigation, then these will pop up. You press the music or aircon, these will pop up. But instead, Hyundai made this as a permanent display. So underneath, it's all air conditioning, where on the top is all direct buttons for the screen. So I don't need to go into here and then go into Hyundai to get back. I just need to press home. Then that just brings us back. That's really cool, isn't it? And then on the side, we have settings, we have notification. Under the settings, there are so many things you can adjust, you can change. This vehicle only has the reverse camera, again on the Elite specification, but in the higher spec Limited and None, you will get a 360 view camera. Now keep moving down, we found the physical buttons, we found air conditioning controls. There's also a cool feature, in case you tap anything, the blue light will lit up on the side. I hope you can catch it. That's very cool. And then I'll change accordingly. You can see the blue light over here. Whenever you press, it's going to give you a small sort of grating or effect over here. Now keep going down, you get 2 USB-C charging, and over here, that's your 12-volt outlet. These USB on the side can be just charging only, or can be also connecting to your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Now keep moving down, this is a big storage space over here, big storage panel underneath. They have all got a rubber finish underneath, so things is not going to fly around in the vehicle. Over here, piano black trims on the side, which you are getting a little bit more fingerprints to be fair. Driving mode, auto hold, and hill descent, cameras and parking sensors are all there. Wireless phone charging is over here, so again rubber finish underneath, so your phone is not going to fly around. Cup holders are over here, that's really large cup holders by the way. Open this up, there is another storage panel over here. They are again piano black, so it's gonna get few scratches or fingerprints along the way. And then big storage tunnel is also over here. Storage on the side, glove box is decent, and then on the top, some storage panels on the side. You can place your phones or any other things on the top. That's quite smart too. In terms of build quality, there's some soft material over here. They are leather red sort of look, but I think they are a little bit more plastic. Over here, fabric finish on the top. Although it's still dark color, but you can see the contrast, you can see the design finish along the way. Along with that, this panel over here and this panel on the side feels very special. You do find the same panels just like the Santa Fe, and I think they just looks really smart. The black ground and everything blends back to the black screen, so it doesn't look too bad across the whole line. And the last feature, on your sun visor, there is an extender, so that's really good for New Zealand weathers and sunshines, everything like that. Alright, thanks for watching. Next video, I will talk about the POV driving impression about the new Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. If you find my video helpful, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next video.